Friday night baseball from the K, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Brady Singer gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Three and one. Harold Castro is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold
Striding
Castro.
forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch out.
One ball,
nothing doing. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2. Popped up. Dozier calls for it. 1 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Willie Castro is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's had some success, 5 for 11. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Runner's going. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. Nothing for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. Kyle Funkhauser, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Now the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting third, the second baseman, Witt.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball. That's a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1.
8-2. Full count. 3-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home.
That's ball 4.
Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate now is Hunter Dozier as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The set and the 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. This is line to left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. And now the first pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So now to the plate, Grayson Greiner, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Carlos Santana becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And now in the box, Ryan McBroom. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
1 out, runner at first, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. McBroom leads off first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. McBroom is on his way home. Now the relay home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Up next to the Royals.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. In is Jorge Soler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Four runs here in this half inning. Two and one now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Cold strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jose Arena enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0.
That's outside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Here it comes, 2-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So now Carlos Santana. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Into the box, Ryan McBroom, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Baду is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. KC leads this one 8-0. Now to bat, Victor Reyes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on the way as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Now at the plate is Harold Castro. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Willie Castro.
Now to the plate, here is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Yeah.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Michael Taylor, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He hits at a .364 clip. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Andrew.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
No, that's
a sinker that misses for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Striding in is Renato Nunez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Nunez, the former Baltimore Oriole, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
3-0 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Go.
Next to hit is Jonathan Scope. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Nunez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
hard hit toward the hole. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
At the plate, Jamer Candelario. And he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. That's by him for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number two.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
None out, runners at first and second. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And this will be fouled away. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. And he fouls this one off. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers and 32 driven in. From the belt, kicks and deals. First and second now, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Akil Baddoo. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 2-1. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
So now to the plate, Grayson Griner, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Mondesi onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Royals 8 and the Tigers 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category.
Soler.
In now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center field.
First pitch of the AB now. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Reyes on at first, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Willie Castro.
So now into the box is Willie Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Benintendi. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Hey, that was an absolute fantastic diving catch and a really great effort. And I don't want to take away from it too much, but if you look closely at his route, it definitely was not the most direct way to get to the baseball. He didn't take a good angle initially, but let's credit him for making the adjustment and laying out for the catch.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and one.
One strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair, still 8-2. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Dozier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is
Just
out.
off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The designated hitter.
So now here is Ryan McBroom. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
2 down with a runner at first, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. He waits. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Stepping in once again is Jeimer Candelario. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Stepping in next, Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Next, it'll be Akil Baddoo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Soler. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Wade Davis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 71, Wade Davis. Now batting, catcher, Grayson Griner.
To the plate now, Grayson Griner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Little tapper down the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Royals 8 and the Tigers 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Adalberto Mondesi.
Shortstop, number 27.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Right side, but it's well foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball,
oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Cue shot here out towards short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has
Now
to be
batting,
frustrating
left
from a
fielder,
pitcher's standpoint,
Andrew
but nice execution, nice hustle.
Benintendi.
Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's running, lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. In now, Whit Merrifield. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes, singled in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next to dig in, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last AB. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, here is Willie Castro. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Renato Nunez.
At the ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Julio Teheran will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 50, Julio Teheran.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hunter Dozier is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, and it's even at 1. One and one, here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Carlos Santana. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And there are two away now.
The designated hitter, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 2.
Two and two the count. From the belt, the pitch.
The count is full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with two out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next, it'll be Michael Taylor. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No
Count is
offer
2
on
and
that
1.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Perez on second. McBroom at first. 2 out in the inning. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Royals strand a pair, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Brad Brock has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Brad Brock.
Stepping up is Jamer Candelario, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's 2 for 3. From the stretch. In the air now, out to right field. After it is Soler, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out.
Ball.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Ready now is Akil Baddoo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
A man at third with one away.
Ball 2.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Into the box, Grayson Greiner. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
No, inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
From the stretch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Royals are on top 8-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Hey, you. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Benintendi.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Whit Merrifield. As he'll take a look at ball one. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line drive base hit. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Salvador Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 9 and the Tigers 4. Jesse Hahn comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Harold Castro.
Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Number 9.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Willie Castro,
1-0.
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Down the left field line and hard hit. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Han sets. Here's the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Scott Barlow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 58, Scott Barlow. The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Two balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he misses ball 4.
Perfect.
So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next for the Tigers, Jamer Candelario. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Scope gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman.
Ball 1, no
As he'll
strike.
look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Right fielder, Akil.
Digging in will be Akil Baddoo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count
You
1-0.
know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Kansas City get their 20th home win this year. Brady Singer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kyle Funkhauser permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Scott Barlow hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. The Friars sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Fish in Miami 11-1. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-1. The San Francisco Giants had 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-0. The Mets put together 10 total hits as they blew out the Jays 11-3. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-3. The Reds pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 11-7. The Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 2-0. Anthony Santander was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Orioles to the win over the